Welcome to Monday. I hope you are doing great today. The temperature's very little change compared to this time yesterday. The sun is out and the sky is blue. A few clouds to our north with thunderstorms popping up over the high Sierra, but that is not affecting Kern County yet. But that could change later in this forecast. More details coming up in a bit. So we are looking at a beautiful view from Breckenridge, showing us today's almanac exactly at average. In Bakersfield, 98 was the high, 71 the low, up by 1 compared to the normal for this time of year. 116 set back in 1913. That was the record high, record low. Down to 52 back in 1915, 2 days later. And the sun is up until 8:15 out there this afternoon. Today's highs around the nation get up to 90 in Omaha, 99 in Dallas, but 113 hot but dry for now degrees in Phoenix, AZ. And we are looking at a major pattern change from last week's heat across the east to this week's reversal of that fortune by 180 degrees, no pun intended. That high setting up over the Rocky Mountains, developing the HOT, familiar for this time of year for you and me, into this part of the world of weather in Kern County. So we are looking at numbers that could be the highest we've seen all season so far by Thursday and Friday, up to as high as 110 degrees for some of our deserts and easily above 100 for the South Valley, up into the 90s for some of our Mountain Valley communities too, like Tehachapi. In addition to that, as the high moves north, what will that do? That'll open the door to the monsoonal moisture for the first time this year coming out of the Gulf of California by this weekend at the earliest. And that will set up a significant surge of humidity currently just waiting the wings off of Puerto Vallarta and Cabo San Lucas. Northward it will go by early next week. A chance of showers and thunderstorms for parts of our area. Here's what we're looking at here. The warmth will hold the next few days for the South Valley. The deserts get a head start on the heat with 100s back into the area of Bakersfield and beyond later on this week, and that means heat wave number 2 likely starting before the weekend even begins. And then the next item on the agenda, the monsoonal push, will be on that horizon. That monsoon could come in pretty soon. Here's a look at the alerts currently. A heat advisory is up for parts of LA County. This goes into effect and it will actually peak, I believe, over the next several days. Wednesday could be the hottest with numbers reaching or exceeding 100 degrees across western parts of the SFV or San Fernando Valley. Otherwise, here's a look at those highs and lows too. Across Bakersfield and beyond, upper 90s the next day or two, back to the hundreds we go by Thursday, and the clouds may start to come on in over this weekend, and a chance of shower and thunderstorm activity not too far behind that. The mountains go from the warm 80s to the borderline hot 90s for 4,000 to 5,000 feet by Friday, Saturday, and maybe Sunday too. And it looks like the KRV will be in on the heat as early as the late week time with 100s back into your neighborhoods as early as Thursday, maximizing Friday into Saturday. And we're watching those clouds developing this weekend with a chance of thunderstorms from the deserts to the mountains. The valley too, not out of the question the next 6 or 7 days or so. Look at these highs. Could be sizzling by Thursday and Friday in Ridgecrest especially. And those nighttime lows will be very warm with increasing humidity. Have a good night.